There's something wrong with me. An emptiness. I thought it started when my sister died, but now it feels like something bigger. Just a void. Or maybe I'm just bored. Boo.
Oh my goodness, it's pretty mental. Anything to do with Marvel movies is so loved and it's so huge, and the fan base and the love that you feel whenever you attend anything is just so appreciated. So being here on a movie that we all worked on, it's pretty huge. It's taken a long time to make it, and the version that we made is different, and the movie that Jake made is something that I'm so proud of, not only for myself being an actor, being a part of it, but also for Marvel wanting to make this movie and this version of the movie and the subject that it tackles. And yeah, it's a very cool moment tonight. I've done my hardest to make sure that she is something that we haven't seen as a superhero before. I really wanted to enter this space making sure that I represent something that is a bit obscure, a bit strange, and maybe someone that doesn't settle well in lots of scenarios. And I'm proud of the work that I've put into it, and I'm proud of Marvel accepting the thing that I wanted to create, and I feel like this movie is a reflection of that. And I feel very, very, without sounding too cliche, blessed to be here.
There you are.
Now what?
Oh, get over yourself. Stay out of my way.
He's been cast aside, but he still believes in himself as this sort of, next coming of Captain America type person who can get back to the glory of being that person. And he hasn't yet figured out how to work as a real teammate. And so that's the journey you see him take. I think that was part of the fun of doing it, was that, wanting to see an arc of somebody who is insecure, but covers it with bravado, and you sort of see that facade get chipped away at, and you have to get boiled down to like the base aspects of who you are before you can build back up. We really took care to try and make this as good of a film, minus all the Marvel stuff. You don't want to rest on ceremony or stand on ceremony and be like, it's a Marvel movie, you're just going to love it. I think that maybe some fans have felt like they've been taken for granted, and audiences today are smart, and they're deserving of a good story and an emotional arc and characters that can deliver that. And I think that this really did that. Jake took a lot of care. We took a lot of care in doing it. So excited for them to see it.
The sense today.
Congressman Barnes, wow. I never really thought you'd have a promising political career, but less than half a term. Yikes.
We're taking you in, Val.
I don't think so. Junior varsity, Captain America.
Walker.
Oh, nice to see you, Ava. Elena, you look awful. You sure you're really ready for that public-facing role you asked me about?
Eat shit, Valentina. Where's Bob?
Look at you. You are all so adorable. Just think, I send you down there to kill each other, and instead, you make nice and you form a team. Who is this old Santa?
I'm Alexei Shostakov. The Red Guardian.
What?
I mean, doesn't begin well, that's for sure. He's lost. I mean, he's struggling. I think one of the great things about this movie is that all the characters struggle, but especially him and Yelena at the beginning of the film are somewhat estranged, and they're both going through their own personal journeys of purposelessness and loneliness, and like little do they know that it really is going to take this external threat to bring them together and to help them find meaning. There's a scene that Florence and I shot that comes towards the end of the movie that is where our characters finally say a lot of the things we haven't said, and we finally deal with a lot of things we haven't dealt with. And it was one of my favorite things to shoot, and it's one of my favorite things when it's cut together. It's one of my favorite parts of the movie. Not to blow my own horn, but it's mainly her. A lot of, but I love it. So that was the real highlight. It's funny. It's like you do these big movies, lots of big stunts and action and fights and blowing up stuff, and then it really is those intimate moments between characters that are so rich. And I think that's what sets Marvel apart. Is it does that when it does it well. It does it so well, and that's what I remember. I was having a good time. I love